Josh Pozzi, I'm going to ask you some questions.
Okay.
While we're in the car.
Yes.
For no apparent reason on a Sunday.
And it's totally not set up.
And it's completely not set up. That's why we have not one, but two cameras.
I'm just on my way to work. It's natural.
Yeah, so we're shooting this video so I can just ask him some questions, which I did not script. At the same time, as well, I need to go get some tools from Halford, so I'm using this as an
Wait,
excuse.
are we going to fucking Halford?
We can't. I have a good question. I have a few that I've never asked you, actually.
Okay.
So, Josh Pozzi.
Yes.
That's your name.
Yeah.
Most people use some, different names for their artistic vision, I don't know, Minotaur or Charlie Super X Double S. Why did you just keep your name? What's your reasoning?
I think part of it, I'm not creative enough to think of a name, or if I think of a name, I'll want to swap it every year or so. Oh. I probably wouldn't stick to a name because, I don't know, there's too much free choice in that. So I just stuck with my original name. And also, Josh Pozzi, there's not a lot of them around. There is one in Florida. Shout out to Josh Pozzi in Florida.
Another question for you. This is completely unrelated to your music, and it's just because, why not? What's your favorite food and why?
Oh my god, favorite food. What is my favorite food?
You're gonna have to answer. I think I know one of your favorite foods, but
it's not tuna pasta. Tuna pasta is literally the sole reason is to survive. Ah, shit, we shouldn't have come this way.
Why?
The road's closed. Favorite foods? I've got to say one of them is parmigiana.
Nice. You should explain what that is.
That's a good food. So it is fried aubergine, layered like a traditional lasagna. But you have, some people cook the aubergine in egg.
Sure.
Some people, like Vince, makes a layer of egg. It's up to you. But it's that tomato sauce, not ketchup, like a tomato sauce.
I'm very proud.
And cheese. Also, favorite foods, I'd have to say Milanese or schnitzel. I can't concentrate while I'm driving.
Yeah, because you have to drive.
Milanese or schnitzel, I do like them a lot. That is a good meal.
You know this is not rehearsed because these are difficult questions. So, your production.
Yeah.
You produce alone, basically. You don't have the usual, go in a studio with a band, work out a song, nothing. You basically are in the box producer. Which means you just, close yourself in the studio, come up with ideas, and do them all alone, all by yourself, like one-man army.
Yeah.
How are you going to translate that to live? Are you going to use some backing tracks? Did you want to use a band? What's coming up live? What's happening live?
So, translating that to live was always not a concern, but it never really worked because if I use backing tracks, it can be a bit boring just to watch, and some of my songs were even in Hostage, they're a bit slow. Well, not slow, but not pumpy enough to capture energy. And also, I'm not one of those dancing types, I'm more of a stand there and exist, basically. But we have started a live band, haven't rehearsed in a while. We do need to practice that. But it consists of me singing and playing guitar. We've got Vince playing bass, Joe playing guitar, and that's Vince's brother. And then we've got Jackson on drums, and Jackson is a very good drummer.
Yeah. So it's going to be...
Yeah. The style is sort of different because obviously with a live band it does change, but it does sound really cool.
Another question which is completely unrelated to music now. Who is Josh Pozzi? This is the most difficult question.
Who is Josh Pozzi? That is a very hard question. I don't know. I guess that is why we're all here, isn't it? In a philosophical sense, we're all trying to discover who is Josh Pozzi. We're all trying to discover who we are as people. I try and do that through music. But also fucking daily life gives you a good kick-in, so that's good training. But yeah,
that's
just trying to exist and work through it.
You would have been a good politician, that's for sure.
Dodge the question.
With some general things. No, but it makes sense. It is a hard question, to be honest.
Yeah.
Back to music. Out of the songs that are released or are unreleased, which one is your favorite?
So, there is a song coming up, not on Hostage, it's a new song that hardly anyone has heard, and it's called Get to Know Me. I would honestly say that is my favourite song I've done, and yeah, I'm really proud of how it turned out. It does not sound like a bedroom production. I think it's like a massive leap from Hostage, but yeah, it's sick. I can't really say much about it, but it is finished and it's going into the sort of final releasing stage of like sorting out videos and all that shit.
Yeah.
Really?
I know that song. I think that's kind of like the same.
Mm-hmm.
That mixed with Gun.
Yeah, Gun is also a really good song. I think Gun sort of set not a standard, but like a path for where I was going to go with music. Because Bruised was like one of the first that I wrote, and it was it's a good song, but I feel like it didn't represent me towards the end, and yeah, now I'm sort of in a good place with following that sort of Gun path of music.
That's a good point, actually. Because I remember when you released the first kind of songs.
It was 2021.
2021.
I mean, I finished those songs in 2020, so it's been like 5 years.
Basically, yeah.
And a lot changes in those 5 years. And yeah, that's why it's been quite hard to promote, because yeah, it's hard to be genuine and promote something that doesn't quite resonate with you in the same way as it did when you wrote it. But I still appreciate it for what it was and what it stood for at the time.
That makes sense, actually. That really... Yeah, because this segues into, like, the first songs you've created and composed and the new songs you're composing. There's definitely a movement. It's just going somewhere now.
Yeah.
Like, how much would you say has changed from the first songs you recorded to Hostage, for example?
What, songs before I wrote Hostage?
Yeah, from that era to this era and going forward. Like,
you know what, it did change, obviously, but actually, when you look at the core aspects of the song, they are very similar in terms of mood and feel. Let me close this window. They are quite similar. I mean, in my mind, it still has that. It's a bit more like electronic and, I don't know, a bit dancey. But the sort of melody that the vocals take and the harmonies and the way that can be translated into a different genre, the path is still all there, and I do still like write in a similar way. It's just I have a different process of where to take it.
And in terms of style, so musical taste, influence, like, because I've heard it's going different. I've heard it started from like only kind of synthesizers, granulations, which you use a lot of, which is really nice. Now going towards more, well, I can't say much a lot, but like real recorded instruments, there's a bit more of that.
Yeah.
Is that a choice? Why would you do that? What brought you to, go from all synthesized digital to starting to put in like organic elements like bass guitars and stuff like that?
So I'm not actually sure. I think a lot of it was I took a break from producing whilst I was trying to release Hostage, and when I went back to it, I'd not forgotten the production techniques, but I wasn't as confident in using them and quickly, because I like just getting an idea out fast. So the way to battle that was just by writing on a guitar and recording down like simple melodies and stuff. And I think that had a massive part to play in shaping the sound, and then also hearing what that produced and what that sort of sound started to transform into, then sort of opened my mind to exploring with different instruments, and the style of the song changing.
Makes sense. Style, not musical style.
Fashion style.
How do you, like, what is your style? How would you define it?
I'd say I do dress quite dark colours, all in black. I'm currently trying to change my style because I obviously had the set style from Hostage and it worked for then, but got to evolve. So I'm still halfway into discovering that, so I didn't have a clear answer. But it is cool. It's very grungy look, or like a post-grunge, industrial streetwear, that sort of thing, while still trying to be like original to me, because I can't just dress up in something that isn't me.
Give me 3 artist names that have inspired you? And they can be anything. They could be from ABBA, which is your favorite band, everyone knows
true.
that, to like from the 60s, 70s to today. Like, give me 3 artists.
Okay, 3 artists. So, first one has to be James Blake. When I first started producing, he was a massive sort of inspiration into my production. And even though I never kind of like created similar stuff, even though it kind of touched on that, it was still a massive inspiration for the sounds that I liked and hearing how I can produce my songs in some way. Also, who else? I'm very inspired, not by one artist, but like 70s music. I listen to that a lot and a lot of Motown. I think I get a lot of my harmony references, or not, I don't put 70s harmonies into my songs, but it teaches me how to create unique harmonies because I'm like used to listening to all the separated vocals. So definitely that. And I would probably say The Weeknd too, because and it's not just a musical thing, his music is great. I'm not inspired directly by that, but his sort of artist and his story and how he creates a film out of everything and it's all one big plan is really cool. And yeah, I do like that quite a lot.
2 things. What is amazing about being an artist and what completely sucks about being an artist?
Easy one to suck is money and trying to fucking survive.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, obviously everyone feels it's not just me, so I'm not going to complain about it. But when you really love doing something, it's hard that it's difficult not to be able to do that all the time. Are you sure you want to go to Halfords, by the way?
No, not this one, the Bath Road one.
Now you know where we are. Stuck in traffic.
Yeah, not this one, the other one. It's fine. I mean, we need to go around anyway, so.
I think that's part of being an artist though. It's like you kind of, part of you always wants more and to keep growing, and then it's trying to like either do it and be successful and use that to drive you, but it can make you just collapse in a way or like sort of stop your brain from functioning, which has happened to me so many times when you just get too involved with a project and then you just burn out. But good part about being an artist, it's just amazing being able to express yourself in the way that you love doing. Like being able to just have a thought and then all of a sudden, like a few weeks later, it's a song is crazy. Like it's like making something, isn't it? It's just like therapeutic to actually create something from nothing.
How do you keep yourself motivated? Because I know, like guys, with any artistic endeavor, it's hard to keep yourself motivated because there's no real prize until you're like super successful or something. Like it takes a lot. What keeps you motivated?
It's really hard as a solo artist because it's literally all down on you. So if you're having a shit few weeks, it's really hard just to keep it going. But one of the things that drives me is obviously being successful. It's the sort of like knowing that's what I want. That's what will happen if I put in enough work. And also like even the little sort of engagements from people who've said, oh, that song is good, or like that was amazing, blah blah blah, commenting, sharing on things online. Like seeing actual real world engagement with something that you've made definitely drives you. Even when you like get it, like if I've had blogs, I've had Deputy Mag post me in a blog recently and a newsletter, and that's a massive motivation because it's like I'm doing something right. People are looking, people like it. So yeah, it's all those little things.
What's the first thing you do in the morning when you wake up?
First thing I do, make a cup of tea. After laying in bed, contemplating life and that I have to live normally and, you know, function, cup of tea. It takes about 20 minutes to process before.
Makes sense. I mean, I know the answer to this, but people may not know. How many cups of tea do you drink a day?
So, depends if I'm working or not. Actually, at home, I drink less tea than in work. If I'm working, I'd probably say around 10 cups of tea a day.
Okay.
I've cut down because I was thinking maybe it has something contributing problem to like bloating and stomach problems, but yeah, I could easily like smash through 10, and my cups are like quite big.
Yeah.
I used to drink out of the JD Sports, no, not JD Sports, the Sports Direct cups,
Yeah, I
the
remember
massive ones, but I've cut down on that too.
Really, they're 20, considering the sizes of your cup. So yeah.
But it's just a comfort drink, isn't it? Anything you do, and you can have a cup of tea. From making music to watching Corey, that's what.
What milk?
So I did drink soya milk for ages, and oh my god, I thought he was going to reverse it. I did drink soya milk for ages. Now I'm on lactose-free semi-skimmed milk, and yeah, enjoyable.
Favorite tea brand?
Huh?
Favorite tea brand?
Oh, tea brand. Easily Welsh Brew. They make the best tea, and it is made in Wales. What can get better than that?
What's a close second?
Close second, Yorkshire. Not just any Yorkshire tea, Yorkshire Gold. It has a smoothness to it that is exquisite.
Makes sense. Oh, that's a good question.
What is my food?
What is the food you hate most?
Cottage cheese. It is fucking disgusting, and you eat like loads of it and it just stinks.
It's good for you.
It is good for you, but it ain't good for me.
I think I have another question.
Okay.
To wrap it up.
The final one.
The final one. The one which brings tears to people's eyes and say, "Oh my God, he's a real artist." Do I do the cheesy one, like, if there's something you would say to artists?
No.
Then I don't think I have the one to wrap up. Okay, quick one. Musically.
I mean, yeah.
Hostage is gonna release soon.
Yeah.
Do you have a date in mind? Can you say? Can you not say?
I can't say.
You can't say.
Because I forgot.
Because I forgot. And you didn't save the PC, and now you lost everything.
It's Sunday today.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is Monday.
Yeah.
So it's the 10th tomorrow. So 2 add on from tomorrow, 24th, which is,
Okay.
is it the 9th today?
And what's coming after that?
The main goal is to grow my channels. I'm almost at 500 followers on Spotify, which is insane, over the past few months. So follow that. But yeah, grow all socials, and then I shall be entering the new era and releasing my new songs.
Yeah, how much time do you think it's gonna take to release those ones? Because it took a while.
Yeah.
Like every artist, it takes a while to get them out there and perfected. Because everyone wants them to be perfect, and it's never possible. But would you say it's gonna be a quick release, or what's your time frame?
It depends on what I decide to do for video. If I do decide to do a video, then it'll probably be a bit longer. If I don't, then quite quickly. It'll be this year though.
I gotta ask something stupid. Which is your favorite fast food and why?
Favorite fast food? Oh my god. Well, technically my recent favorite isn't a fast food, I don't think. Taka in Bristol. That is a beautiful, a succulent meal. I would say probably KFC.
KFC.
Yeah, I am partial to a bucket or two. As you can probably tell from the way I'm sitting, I'm bulking. I'm still in the cut.
Oh, it is winter, so you can bulk right now.
The days are getting longer, Vince. My stomach is growing.
I know, don't say that. Don't say that, it's fine. You're bulking. Just say you're bulking. What's the worst fast food? The one that you just like, you don't really like?
Recently, McDonald's is shit. I'm gonna call it out. At least the ones I go to are. They're just bad quality, really fucking expensive compared to what it is. Like, you get hungry in half hour. Yeah. I don't know if that's a bulking problem or not. But yeah, it feels like 3D printed or some shit. It's just like empty. No soul. KFC has soul. The Colonel's put his soul into that.
That's true. What's your favorite place in Wales?
Favorite place in Wales? Well, favorite place that I've been to, I've yet to explore quite a lot of Wales, especially North Wales, which looks absolutely beautiful. But Three Cliffs area in Swansea, you know, the one that we climbed for
to shoot the video?
Yeah, to shoot the video.
Yeah.
That area there is just really nice, and like, I didn't take you to a part that's like a castle on a hill, and it literally just looks straight out of a fairy tale. But it's really nice there.
Oh, it seems like
we're in Halfords.
We did not die.
We're in Halfordo. Is there parking?
Yes. No.
No. So, yeah, gonna do that. Then, what else is the plan?
Well, the plan is to get back home safely and, you know, enjoy a Sunday.
And edit this fucking video.
And edit the video.
Alright.
I would say...
Alright, let's film me parking, because that'll be fun. Let us go here.
Yeah.
Here we go. Watch this shit. Right, guys, that is it. In a bit, let's go to Halford's.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Let us go.